welcome to the Festival of Storytellers.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be on right now. It's been a couple of weeks of excitement, getting prepared, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but this has got to be close to the top.
Thank you, and Reader's Magnet, and thank you, John, for putting this forth and taking the chance on us authors in presenting this out to the world.
I've enjoyed this immensely, Joanne.
Ellie, so have I. Thank you for who you are, and thank you, Reader's Magnet. You all are beautiful, and you've worked so very hard, and we are blessed.
We are.
I thank everybody that's involved with this process, because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. We thank Reader's Magnet and everybody that's involved. I love Reader's Magnet. They say, we share your stories with the world.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to our Festival of Storytellers in Reader's Magnet. It's already our second day of our Author of the Hour sessions, where we'll be meeting a new lineup of authors with their exciting stories. So again, I'm your host, and today is a new face. Please let us welcome Nelsie, our new MC.
Hello! Hi everyone! I'm actually quite excited right now because this is my first time in Festival of Storytellers, and I'm actually really excited. I'm a little bit nervous actually also.
Yeah, don't be nervous. Since this is your first time, what are your expectations? Like, what do you plan or what do you wish to see at our event?
Actually, because this is as you told everyone that this is my first time, I'm actually quite excited to know more about a lot of authors, because I've been actually reading books when I was still in school, back in high school and college. So I'm quite really excited to know more about authors, new published books right now. So yeah, that's actually what I'm expecting right now, like to see a lot more from the authors and the books that they're creating, and what are they like, and how can they describe their books, and how can they inspire us actually.
Fantastic. So as a reader, do you have like any favorite genre or
actually
favorite author?
As a reader, I don't have a specific favorite author, but I do actually like to read those kind of thrillers books, because it gives me a lot more excitement reading throughout the book as the character progress, giving excitement throughout my imagination on reading the books, because it's different from watching movies and other series, because when you're reading a book, you can have your own imagination and create your own character and how they look like, and your own scenarios while reading, and reading those books that really exciting. So yeah.
So hopefully we have an author for today with maybe a thriller kind of book.
Hopefully, yes. A thriller or mystery actually. That's
Yes,
it.
hopefully you have. So I've heard that just like me and Liza the other day, you're also one of the interviewers for the pre-event. How was it?
Yes, I actually one of the pre-event interviewers throughout the event before the official Festival of Storytellers actually started, and it's actually quite really nice. And I was really nervous at first because I wasn't really a person who actually do those kind of things, interview authors, and I didn't have a lot of experience doing that. But as I went through on and talked to the authors, know more about them, it's actually more excitement. I feel more excited about it, and it's actually more fun talking to them as I know more about the authors and their book and what inspired them on writing those things, how the process they're doing it. So it was actually really really good, and I felt really nice about it. I'm sure you did amazing as well. Yeah, and I actually had fun talking to a lot of authors. Did you have like an author stand out in your interviews? Like, did you have a specific author that stood out? Oh, there was this specific author that stood out for me. It was Clarence Cosby. I actually did like him because we have the same thing. Because yes, we have the same interest as he was onto anime and cosplays and stuff. And I'm actually myself was actually an anime addict, so we had a really nice talk. It was a long conversation. It was actually really good because we had the same vibe. So that's what I actually had an excitement while doing the pre-interviews before the start of the discussion because I had to know more about other people, what the minds of the authors are, and how they're writing those kind of books and how they were inspired um, on how they're writing it. So I think that's also one of the great things of this like event. Is you get to meet people who are like-minded. Yes. And like you get to collaborate and like share your interests. That's great. So with the pre-event interviews, like what was your process like in preparing questions and like preparing for the interview? Actually, as going throughout the interviews, it's quite nerve-wracking because you don't know who how the author will react. So usually I put on some regular questions for them to ask. Then after that, going through the conversation, you'll be able to know more about them and just like it's becoming more of a conversation rather than an interview actually. So it just goes throughout the flow rather than the script most of the time. So it wasn't much of a preparation actually, but you just need to um, know and listen to the author more so that you can have a better interview with them. That's how I did actually. So but actually you also did pre-interviews like me actually. So how did you actually prepare for that also? Like what was your process about? For me personally, I'm the type of person who wants to be prepared, like very prepared beforehand. So my process was I actually watched the previous interviews, like because we had like the YouTube. So yeah, I watched the previous interviews, and from there, I just like gathered whatever I could still ask that wasn't discussed beforehand. So actually, with our session yesterday, we actually also showcased pre-recorded sessions from our authors. Oh. Yeah, I actually did watch all of live interviews, and it was actually really good with how the authors went throughout about it. Yeah, so yesterday, just to maybe give our new watchers a recap, yesterday we had two author of the hour sessions. We also had two like booth sessions and two pre-recorded sessions with Kate Delaney and Eleanor Cacheta, where they for Kate Delaney she discussed about how she attracted fans. So personally, how about for your opinion? How do you think authors would attract fans? Like how do they build a following? Actually, for me, it's not for me as I'm not actually really good at being famous. But as for authors, just being them, just being like themselves. I mean, like as a fan, as I'm, I'm also a fan of some other artists and stuff, but I don't want them to be dishonest. I just want them to show who they are, especially on the work they're doing. Because on the books they're doing, like the books they're writing, it will reflect it to them. So for the authors, I would like them to have like the feeling of connecting to the fans, to the readers, and it's like telling them like you're a part of me, something like that. That's perfect. How do you show support as a fan? Like, what do you do to show support for your to support like as a fan, not for as every fan for everything on every artist. Usually, not just by reading or buying their books or anything they have, but actually, um, what do you call this? Like feeling what they're feeling, like getting to know more of about the artist itself, not just the books and the things that they show us, but also um, feel and know more about who they are, how they doing, what they are. So like truly connecting with them. So for our fans or for our readers who want to connect with our authors, so for today's session, we will actually have also two live booth sessions with Miss Napasoran and Miss rather author Scott Moran. We'll also have two author of the hour yes two sorry rather three author of the hour sessions. But you know our lineup for the author of the hour sessions for today. For the author of the hour, we also have Eleanor Gacheta and John White. So for this session, it will be a new. So for yesterday, since you watched, right? So for yesterday's author of the hour sessions, we had Red to introduce them. But for today, with Eleanor Gacheta and John White, so there's no specific interviewer. So they're two authors who will be interviewing each other. So it's nice, an interesting way to put in the author of the hour session. Yes. Yes. So. How do you think does this author of the hour session differ from like our pre-event interviews? Actually, as they were with our pre-event interviews, it spanned for like 10 minutes. It was quite a bit short because sometimes when you get too immersed in talking to the authors and you're having fun talking to them, it's not 10 minutes is not enough for doing that. So it's quite a big difference from the pre-interviews because the pre-interviews are just like the tip of the pen or the tip of the iceberg, something like that. Because it's just like a teaser to let everyone know who the author is and what the book is about. But with the author of the hour, as right now, you get to know more deeply on who the author is, what they'll be doing, and everything about their book. So it gives you more information and everything that you will have to know more about the author. So it's actually a bit more better and quite more exciting. Yes, that's right. So hopefully with our author of the hour sessions, interested readers will know more about the authors and perhaps be encouraged to buy their books. So for those who are tuning in with us, we are still streaming live in our Readers Magnet Facebook page, Readers Magnet YouTube channel, and of course our Twitter account. We're also streaming on our Festival of Storytellers Facebook page. So for those who are interested, you can also drop by our website at www.thefestivalofstorytellers.com and you can just scroll around and discover more of what we offer. Yeah. So for after our session, we'll actually have a pre-recorded session with Bobby J. McLaren. So for those maybe who are interested or who are familiar with this author, you can drop by and watch this session. It will span for an hour, and hopefully you learn more about her. Just know more about her and also get to know more of our other authors on our lineup. Yeah. So today will be as eventful as yesterday, and hopefully you'll have fun. And as we say,